He used the lie rather than the more clumsy shot. That was the more sophisticated shot. That is ominous for Lloyd. I'll stress that. Lloyd, a great momentum player, came out like a bullet at gate, 110 average. I think he's now just not too sure of the weight of the shot. Anybody's match this, didn't want to pick a winner, anybody's.
Perfect example of that, the US Open in Connecticut in May. Lloyd blitzed the field. He was the best player probably right up until the final when he played Taylor and lost. And it wasn't, I don't think, the fact that it was Taylor he was playing, it's just that he got a poor start and could never get into the game.
100.
Well, refining that, he had a great start here. Full finish opening leg. But for my money, that momentum, he hasn't got the momentum right.
83.
Remember, although it's first to 10 the winner, you've got to go 2 clear. Lovely darts.
100.
Well, in control here, Walsh. So he looks to edge into the lead in this first round match for the first time.
100. Mark, you require 161.
6 darts to take it out. Shovel 17 now. He's going for the bull, I think, I'm sure. Yeah, he didn't do the percentages. Brave dart.
98.5 average here for Mark Walsh. This is good pressure though.
140. Mark, you require 37.
To take the lead. 2 16s now. Up 1 inch north towards St. Anne's. It's in! Shatter Lloyd leading, it's now the other way around. More problems for the 2005 holder of the match play title. Perfect lie. Not used. Cover. Not nowhere near.
And that was it. That third dart would be worrying surely for Colin Lloyd because it was nearer the double than the treble. And this will be even more worrying for Colin Lloyd.
He's relaxing, so are some of them lot. Lloyd's riding the great tiger between running and biting. You've got to get the balance right. A model fan. She's got some palm trees on her finger.
Well, that's 5 perfect darts, Sid.
125.
Can't tell you how good it is for this lad and his fans. A year ago, facing, packing the game up through dartitis. Now, looking for 9 darters here.
128.
Has to be at the double. We'll have 6 darts if he wants. Oh, beautiful. Exquisite. Begs, magnetised to go in.
100.
Didn't use the opportunity still.
Well, still favourite here. If Walsh takes this leg, Sid, it's 4 consecutive legs. And
57.
the problems mounting for the 2005 Blackpool champion.
Oh, 2 18s for 5-3.
Game shot.
No bother! 4 on the trot. Walsh, the man who came back from dartitis, showing the out 5 match play champion, who's tapping the dance. He had the big dance in Blackpool. Got to do a bit of wiggle around this though. He's got the sachet round the marker.
41.
Well, 4 consecutive legs for Mark Walsh. That last one, an 11 darter. Now then, it's time to show Lloyd what he's really made of here, Sid.
31.
That's better.
The whole point is, well, Lloyd, he's the tremendous momentum player. He attacks from the start. But this lad, after a slack start, is now totally bouleversed the match, as they say up Rouen.
Well, look, 14 ton plus scores
85.
for Colin Lloyd, 25 for Mark Walsh. Walsh averaging 101, Sid. Yes, 101. Lloyd is below 90.
Whereas in the first leg and a half,
16.
Lloyd was averaging 120. And now we can measure this by stats. He has to up his average by about 15 or 20 per visit.
135.
Good dart. The first one wasn't so good. The follow-up two were. Lloyd could be in trouble here. This would leave Tops unlucky there.
140. Colin, you require 150.
Big ask. And almost the best at adjusting down below. Has to adjust now with the putting on a two-darter.
41.
This is the most important dart of the match so far. The one coming in second. I knew that was going to be in. Double 10 for 6-3. Middle of the beds. 19 months ago, world number one, Lloyd, already facing defeat here.
Little switch, is he?
137.
5 consecutive legs for Mark Walsh. And he's just in the mood, isn't he? 101.5 the average here.
140.
Make that 102. Brilliant performance from Walsh, you have to say.
Well, if you look back at the stats of the World Championship, only one guy out of the whole field had 101 plus average, and that was John Part in his second match. Already here in Blackpool, we are seeing a standard by Walsh that could challenge Taylor. Are we ever? Are you watching Philly? This here boy is Albert Silly.
What a performance. 3 180s in the last 3 legs, an average now nudging 104. Walsh hasn't played this well for 3 years.
Come off it. He's never played this well.
60.
See your point. Inspired here.
Yeah, perhaps not on the telly said, but on the floor, he is a feared player. He is again here, Lloyd here,
100.
leaving Tops. A leg he has to win. 121 would be a crushing blow for Colin Lloyd.
Combination, start to the 60. Slightly snapped his finger down that one. That was a bad shot. So was that. Lost the weight. To peg back then.
57.
Lloyd,
You require 40.
the 05 champion here in Blackpool. Wants the red bit, the lipstick. Needs to dip below. This is a sophisticated shot.
Game shot.
Done with our back. Subson to sophistication.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 11th leg. It's Mark to throw first. Game on.
Well, 6-4, a run of 5 consecutive legs until Colin Lloyd held on to his throw. That was unlucky. That looked like it was going to be another treble 20.
Colin Lloyd. Proud world number one 19 months ago. Didn't think personally he ever got the credit. He doesn't think that. An angry player to some extent. Against the lad who came back from the dartitis. And it was throwing like spooning ambrosia, creamed rice.
Well, that tells its own stories. We talked about the stats before. 18-ton plus finishes for Lloyd. Look at that, 29 now for Mark Walsh. 102 average from Walsh, and he really is playing above himself.
The problem with Lloyd has always been momentum darts. He's a great leader of a match, but when he starts to alter his aim around the board to what our friend Warrenack calls muck spreading, he loses the momentum. For further lead, treble 19. Beautiful, double 12. This will be a belter. Oh, nowhere!
Well, unlucky. He's nearly hit a 161. Nearly hitting a 141 there, and surely he's going to make it 7-4 from here. And is Colin Lloyd going to fall at the first hurdle in Blackpool for a 3rd consecutive year?
I think he is. Oh, he's got it all to do now then.